I chose to be a teacher because I had an opportunity to work with children at a very young age. And once I fell in love with working with them, I knew I was in the right field. I knew I was in the right career. And I pursued my teaching degree after that. I would like to share with you guys that you need to stay focused on your goals and make sure that you always find that motivation and know that everyone around you cares for you.
What I enjoy about Miss DeLeon is that she's a very fun and funny teacher to have around. What I would remember most about Miss DeLeon is that her personality is very energetic, and whenever we're stuck on something or we want to give up, she encourages us to do better.
I decided to be a teacher because I enjoyed reading and I wanted to share that passion with other students. Growing up, I had a little sister who was younger than me. She didn't know how to read, obviously, because she was about, 3 years old. And when I started showing her how to read and we were reading stories together, I had the most exciting, fun experience with her. And I thought, you know what, this is for me. I'm going to share the love of reading with everyone else. So I'm sure you guys heard in the lesson, something that I always say is be kind, use your kind words, being kind to one another. So I really want them to go on in life and just continue being kind to others because that's really going to help them in the long run.
What I like about Miss Violet helps me read. She helps me read and write, and I can write now. She's fun and she's the best kindergarten teacher.
When I was younger, I would play teacher or play school or play nurse or doctor. So I've always had this need for helping others. I wanted to go and get my alternative certification in teaching, and that's kind of where it started. So to be passionate about what you do. I'm definitely passionate about what I teach with the kids. I know I don't teach a normal content like math or science. However, I try to enhance what they learn in their classroom. I also want them to be very persistent. Even if something fails for them, don't stop, keep going, because that's what I try to do in my life, and I try to role model that for them as well.
Missy has impacted my life by telling me words of affirmations in Gals Club and in class. And the lessons that she teaches us, I think that I cherish them and I value them. And I think that I can carry them for life. One of the lessons that she's taught us is that girls are brave, strong, and powerful. What I remember most about Miss A is her bright smile, because every time she walks through the door in the morning, her smile brightens up my day.
I chose to be a teacher because back when I was in about the 8th grade, my parents were working with the youth ministry at their church, and they started a puppet ministry. And I helped with that, and I was working with young kids. And so I discovered that I really enjoyed doing that. And so I just really enjoyed teaching and working with kids, and that's what I decided I wanted to do that. I want them to realize that in PE class, we weren't just teaching them how to play games. We were teaching them social skills. We were teaching them teamwork. We were teaching them conflict resolution. And I think that's the most important things that we can teach these kids today.
She helps me. I never knew how to do curl-ups, and I never understood it because it was hard. And she helped me when she was demonstrating it to the class. What I remember most is that when we were in art, and then we had to go to Coach Wright to congratulate her, and everyone was screaming. Everyone could hear it from the music, and then everyone was like, woo, woo, woo.
I chose to be a teacher because I was listening to a sermon about 12 years ago, and it really talked about my legacy. And so with definitely with my mom already being in education, a couple of friends in education, that led me to then kind of say, you know what, I really want to do something, pursue something else more meaningful. So ultimately, that's what led me to teaching. What's going to make you special is what makes you different. And so you have to identify what makes you different, because that's going to be your strength. That's going to be your superpower. And so it's getting them to be okay with that and sit in that. And so I think that's my biggest takeaway, is that I think there's so much power in knowing, who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses, but especially making your strengths really good strengths.
What I enjoy about my teacher, Mr. Mosely, is that He's a good person, he's always in a good mood, and he's a really good teacher. What I would remember most about Mr. Mosely is that he would always be a teacher and I could always talk to, and he really doesn't try to act the teacher like. He tries to act like our friend, like our best friend that we can always talk to.
I have wanted to be a teacher since I was 5 years old. My Aunt Joan took me during a Christmas break. I went with her to her classroom. She was an English teacher in New York. And oh my gosh, I just loved it. I fell in love and I thought, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. So that's why I became a teacher, because I love it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be honest with yourself and don't be afraid to fail, because life is all about learning. You're never gonna get it right the first time. Sometimes you won't get it right the third time. But when you get knocked down 8, get up 9 and keep it moving.
I enjoy how she really creates, like, whenever she's in a community, she really finds a way to turn it into a family, and she really has this way of connecting with people, and I just love that about her. She really, like, whenever I walk into her class, it's just like she lightens up the room, you know, no matter how good or bad the day is. Like, she just always finds a way to make it better, whether that be like a joke or anything like that. She always just finds a way to make things better, no matter how she's feeling or no matter the environment around her. She just always finds a way to bring the best out of things.
I chose to be instructor because I wanted to give back. I wanted to help young people be better. You know, as I taught sailors in the military on how to be great leaders in the military, I thought by giving back as an instructor, I can help them understand life goals, setting goals, and achieving their goals. Never give up. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Someone's always will be there for you. Just take the time to ask for help.
What I enjoy about my instructor is how patient and helpful he is to those of us who need help in order to get through high school and succeed in life. The things I remember most about him is that he is not scared to show himself anywhere he is, and that's allowed me to be better and allowed me to show that my personality can get me anywhere I want.